to try their pizzas. This is Nick Blaze. Nick Blaze, owner of Luciano's Bistro on Boulder Highway.
Nick Blaze. I am the owner of Luciano's Bistro, 6658 Boulder Highway.
I'm glad we have you in Vegas because I know with those states that you just mentioned, they'll laugh at our pizzas.
Probably have over 20 years of experience. I've had a pizza restaurant in Buffalo, New York, and also one in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And they were all good. I was impressed.
Yes, sir. You tuned in to Visit Vegas Places, your host Coyle, where we discuss real Vegas, real topics, real business with real owners. And definitely where we talk about the here and now of Las Vegas. You tuned in to episode 5. Yes, season 2, episode 5. Thanks to my listeners. I made it to season 2. And we're going to keep it rolling and highlight on all of Las Vegas entrepreneurs. So now in this episode, we have definitely he's a community pillar. They've been around. Their name speaks for themselves, known for their pizza. My God, you have to try their pizzas. This is Nick Blaze. Nick Blaze, owner of Luciano's Bistro on Boulder Highway. Nick, thank you for coming. Introduce yourself to the audience, Nick.
Hey, what's up, guys? Nick Blaze. I am the owner of Luciano's Bistro, 6658 Boulder Highway. Also owner of Blaze 'em Down Entertainment and Studios. Thank you for having me, my brother.
Man, most definitely. Now, if you guys follow me, my Facebook followers too, you guys know I do food reviews, and Luciano's Bistro was one of the food reviews. Hands down, this man has some of the best pizza. Actually, my family and I were still raving about the pizza right now. Just that pizza melted in your mouth. Before we get in some of the items, let us know, how long have you guys been in Las Vegas running the bistro?
Actually, next month will be 1 year that this restaurant's been open. I am opening a second location. It's going amazing. On the pizza side, like I said, for about 1 year, but I probably have over 20 years of experience. I've had a pizza restaurant in Buffalo, New York, and also one in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And they were all good. I was a regional training manager for Papa John's. I went coast to coast training people how to make pizzas. And here I am.
Cool. Yeah, because I'm glad we have you in Vegas because I know with those states that you just mentioned, they'll laugh at our pizzas. So I'm glad we have you here making our pizzas. Well, and I've seen you on some of your videos, man. You're active too on social media, and you're professional, man. With the pizza, that you're professional.
Well, if I always say if people actually put love into making their food, it would actually be a great product. And, a lot of people that work into the food industry, they work just to get a paycheck. When I started this, my whole goal was to I didn't want to be another pizza joint in Las Vegas. I wanted you to come to Las Vegas to eat at my pizza restaurant. And my goal was to give you the best. I mean, working with different celebrities that I've worked with, it was, mediocre is okay for some people, but I strive for perfection, and it shows in my food.
That's right. It does. It shows in the quality. When we were biting the pizza, I tell you, I'm not just jiving you guys. This pizza actually melted in your mouth. I mean, as soon as you bit it, melted in your mouth, and you just want to keep. And I ordered the all meat. Without giving us too much of the secrets, what is your secret of how you make that pizza just melt in your mouth? It doesn't, and it's a quality taste. It's no cardboard taste. You taste this man's ingredients.
So the biggest secret is I make my dough every day. I make my dough every day in the morning. I come in, let it proof, let it, do its thing. I use my dough 24 hours later. And probably the second biggest secret is I use no microwaves in my restaurant at all. I don't even have one in here. Those are probably the two biggest secrets that if most places did, they would actually be kind of okay. So yeah,
that's right. That's old school training. You say no microwaves. It's old school, yes sir. Now
that comes from
the idea?
Buffalo. That comes from having a place in Buffalo. Because I'll tell you what, New York, they don't play about their pizza. So
That's
yeah,
right. No, they don't. And just speaking of New York out there, your name it fits too. Luciano's,
yep.
and then of course Vegas, of course mob figure name. What's behind the name? What made you? It's just perfect. It was just like it was meant.
Well, number one, I'm connected to the Rum Runner bar, and actually, my second
Okay.
location's at another Rum Runner bar. Well, the funny thing is,
Okay.
Lucky Luciano, he was actually a rum runner. So
Right.
that
Right.
was one thing behind it. Now, the second part is the gangster side of it. Of we whack the competition. There's no there is no one that can compete with me. So I have to be gangster with the food. I'm going to take over. That's what it is. So
Right.
yeah,
I'm on board. You do whack the competition, and then if anyone has a problem with that, I will be ready to whack for you and vouch.
right. Thank
You
you.
hands down. Nice, sir. Now, also, I was about to get into the Rum Runners, the bar next door. I noticed that. Now, if you are local in Vegas, you are aware of the Rum Runners next door, which is the bar. It's also a local bar. And if you're visiting the Vegas, or if you're listening out the country or in another state, don't get it confused to where the bar is not family friendly with Luciano's Bistros. I went in there with my family. Now we're a family of six. We sat down, enjoyed ourselves for dinner, and the bar is you wouldn't even notice the bar was next door. Now
Right.
that is a plus. Now, if you're someone like me and you're out with the guys and you want to eat first, then you can go right next door to his bar where they have TVs, all the games playing. Or if you just want to stick on Luciano's side with the family and eat, you're welcome to do that in a family friendly environment. That is beautiful how you set that up. My commends go to you on that, Nick.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah,
Yes,
we
yes.
are separate. There is a division between us. Um, but yeah, the whole thing is the nice part about it. You come inside, you want a pizza, but you want a beer also. Man, go to the bar, go get a beer,
Right,
bring one over.
right,
The liquor license covers everything. So I mean, it's honestly, it's a blessing in disguise. Before I realized
right,
what I was getting into, of having a bar next door, because I have, everybody would think, man, having a bar next to your restaurant, that could also be problems. But I've had no
correct,
problems. It's only
correct.
been smooth sailing, so I'm happy.
That's good. That's good. Now, the location. Let us all know the locations of where you're at. Let the audience know the location of where you're at.
Well, the main Luciano's, the footprint of everything is 6658 Boulder Highway. I'm right on the edge of like Clark County and Henderson. I'm right in between Russell and Gibson. Um, right next door to the Rum Runner, bar, of course. Very easy, like I said, 6658 Boulder Highway. Google it, get to me. The second location is going to be Desert Inn in Pecos. There's another Rum Runner bar
Okay.
there. Rum Runner actually has 3 locations, so I'm already in 2 of them.
Okay.
So yeah,
Now that's what I'm talking about. Now, those for the audience that this is a business owner, and he's in the middle of the city. So when we're speaking and you're not you knowledgeable of Las Vegas, we're not talking about the strip. He's into the city. He serves the community. Now, when we're speaking on the community, which location would you say gives is more local bound, which out of the both locations, or would you say just both? You mostly is more like, usual local family environment, most all of the locals. Which connection you have is stronger at location, which you feel is the location that you have strongest the connection with?
well, for connection with family and a family environment and everything, the one on Boulder Highway is going to be the location. If
Gotcha.
you're 21 and up, head to the Desert Inn in Pecos, because that's more of a bar environment with the pizza shop inside the
Okay.
bar. But this one is
Wow.
completely separate. It's a restaurant bar next to me, but it's a division. So it's not, you can come in with your kids and you're not being hit with smoke and, everybody drunk or, stuff like that. It's,
Right.
you're in a restaurant. So a connection to our, to the people, to the community, to the environment. You want to have a birthday party, and you're not all about having drinks and stuff like that. The Boulder Highway is going to be your best location to go to.
That's right. And you guys heard it now from Nick himself. Again, I'm the one who did the Boulder Highway visit also. You can check out my links and my page. My family and we visited the Boulder Highway location. We had a great time. The food was excellent. Love it. Speaking of the other location, that's cool. What is one of the craziest experience you ever had since you've been in this business in here in Las Vegas? Something that you might know that, damn, this is the only thing that could have happened in Vegas. And since you've been to other couple of states, what was the craziest, weirdest experience you had with a consumer?
I honestly think having people come out from different states to Vegas just to eat at my restaurant, it gives me goosebumps. Like, I just had some people actually come out from Dallas, Texas. Now, I'm from Houston, Texas, so
Okay.
I have a
Okay.
pretty decent name in the music community in Texas. So they happen to hear about me and like, oh, the guy has a restaurant in Vegas. Well, we're going to Vegas. Let's go to his. That is so humbling of an experience that people will travel across the U.S. to come eat at the restaurant. I mean, I have people all the time
Right.
come from L.A., and much love to L.A. I had some people come in
Right.
from Kingman, Arizona today. Um, but I think that's probably one of the greatest things to have. Okay, so growing up in Houston, I always thought, man, the
Mm-hmm.
people in Vegas, they got to be like superstars to be having something, a big name in Vegas. And it's like, here I am. I'm in Vegas, small guy from,
Right.
Texas. And now people actually, they
Mhm.
come to my restaurant. They fly out here just to come to the restaurant.
Right.
Another huge thing I have is a really good friend of mine. His name is K Funk. He's with G Unit, and
Okay.
I develop pizzas for different celebrities, and he has his own pizza out
Mm.
here. It's called Nightmare on Funk Street. So you can actually come
Wow.
out here and order a G Unit pizza. I mean,
Right,
so
right, right.
yeah,
Now that's cool. Yeah, that's cool. So that ties into where you also own Blaze 'em Down Entertainment. So Nick,
yeah.
he's a it's just an entertaining guy. Again, he's in Vegas. So he owns Blaze 'em Down Entertainment also. Let us know about Blaze 'em Down Entertainment, Nick.
Okay. Um, I have Blaze 'em Down Entertainment, Blaze 'em Down Studios, and Blaze 'em Down Productions. Um, I've actually been doing music since 1994. Um, I love doing music videos. I also do commercials. I used to have a TV show on the strip that reached 32 different countries. Um, I
Okay.
mean, Mama always said have multiple streams of revenue, and she wasn't
Right,
lying. So that's where that came in. If I'm off here at the
right.
restaurant today, it's because I'm doing a photo shoot or making a music video. Um, it's Kevin Gates. I got 6 jobs. I'm not ever tired. You know what I'm saying? So that's really what it goes
That's
to.
right.
So
Okay. Yeah, so that's good. I didn't. So you're in. You have a full. You do commercials, videos. Looks like you have the roundabout. Now, are you looking for artists? Can artists locally get in contact with you?
um, they can always get in contact with me. I have different avenues I can send them on to help people. I'm really big into helping people. I love because me personally, there was a time when like I was struggling for anybody just to give me a hand, help me get to the next level
Right,
of something. And
right,
not a lot of people would. So I'm now in the position where I can actually help guide people to, hey, you want to do this? All right, I got the guy, I got the connection for you. And I'm
right,
not greedy with it. I'm not one of these people like, oh, well, you got to pay me $100,000. You want to meet my plug? I mean, no, blessings
right.
come when you bless others. So I'm
That's
very
correct.
big into that. Um, and I enjoy helping people, and if there's something I can do to help somebody, I'm gonna do everything I can. If I can't do it, I know somebody that can.
I love that, and that's what we need more as a community feel, and especially here locally in Las Vegas. More of a togetherness. More of a building a culture. Of course, it's way better
Yes.
than it was. Years back. I can say like 2007, around 2008, there was really no culture as it was now. Now there's definitely a culture, and we need more unity, and that I'm glad you're on that because as far as unity, now it's different as far as unity in the corporate or the business world. There's unity among small business owners. There's not much unity when you're talking about music, videos, even create content creators and influencers. Everybody's more on their own path, and how can I get ahead of the next man? And it's not more unity. And I think if there was more unity, we'll have more to offer in a different, format instead of everything's just regurgitated of the same thing. So that's
Right.
good that you're on that. Yeah, I'm glad that you're on that and reaching out. And how can I contact you? What are your social media handles for Blaze 'em Down Entertainment?
Well, on Instagram, it's Nick Blaze, NICKBL, the number 8, ZE. Also on Instagram, Luciano's Bistro. Facebook, Nick Blaze, Luciano's Bistro. TikTok. I don't remember what my TikTok is. These apps make it horrible because you just click on them and you
Yes,
don't
they
got to
do.
log in no more. So it's like, oh man, what is that one? But Luciano's Bistro, if you type that into Google, everything comes up. I am the only,
Yes.
Luciano's Bistro in Vegas. So, but
All right.
find me, Nick Blaze. My only competition right now with Nick Blaze is Nickelodeon owns a Nick Blaze. So that's why if you want to find me, you got to put Nick, then BL, the number 8, ZE, and then I pop up. So
what
I
does
can't compete with
Nickelodeon know about
Nickelodeon.
Nick Blaze?
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
but
have a
what are they
monster
doing with a
truck.
Nick Blaze? A
Yeah, I know.
monster truck.
They have a monster truck cartoon for kids. Yeah. That's my competition.
Nick Blaze?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Oh man. Oh, I never even heard of it either. I wonder, is it still like active, or they're not even doing nothing with it, huh?
I don't even know if they're doing anything with it, but I figure if my only competition's actually Nickelodeon, that's pretty good. I mean, I'll take a giant
Yeah, it
down.
is.
I'll be,
It
I'll
is.
be David and that could be Goliath. That's okay.
Hey, if I can plant that seed for you, I am. If you listening, if you work for Nickelodeon, you know anybody associated with Nickelodeon, you get at us, you get at Nick. Nick Blaze needs that name, okay? He's
I need
working
it.
on it. If you know anybody from Nickelodeon, get at Nick Blaze. He needs his name back. Nickelodeon,
That's right.
please. That's right. All right.
Yeah.
So I have one question for you, Nick. Now, you
Yes.
are in the community, not only serving the community with food, you're serving them with, ideas, film, and also promotion. What positive action would you like to see done more amongst locals in the Vegas community?
Well, okay. So I will speak on, let's say, the restaurant business and Pizza Avenue.
Okay.
I think more small businesses like me need to promote each other. Like if you're on this side of town, go to this restaurant, give them a shot, opposed to, oh man, all these places are horrible, just come to me. No, everybody has a good day. Everybody has a bad day. When you came in, the food might not have been good. But the next day it could have been great. So if everybody gives everybody a shot, and like there's another place that actually gets confused with my restaurant, and they're called Luciano's, and I'll give them a shout out, Luciano's, because that sounds like Luciano's, but they're on the other side of town from me. So I even tell people that comment on my page, hey, if you're on this side of town, go check them out. And I've talked to the owner of that one. His name is Joe Siclaro. And he's another small business guy. And, his thing is he promotes me to his customers. Hey, if you're on Boulder side, go check him out. I think if everybody did that, because like you said, Vegas doesn't have a unity. Everyone is get out my way. I'm trying to make it to the top, and you're in my way. I'm going to destroy you. Well, when you have a product good enough and you have a great attitude and all you want to do is help people, you don't have to worry about the other stuff. All that comes naturally. So That's what I would say is if the small people helped out the small people, it'd be great. You already see McDonald's, Burger King, Wendy's, Chick-fil-A, they fight against each other, and that's fine.
Right.
The small people
Right.
actually, this whole COVID thing, it's knocking businesses out left and right. And
True.
I think we all need to get together and promote each other. And
That's true.
I mean,
That's
you got to
true.
help each
Right.
other stay in it.
All right. All right. We got to be like, what is it? KFC and Long John Silver's. You see how they got together. Look at them. They got together.
Yep.
So, so there's other businesses that get together, but everyone, especially small businesses, like you mentioned, definitely has to get together, promote each other, not only just word of mouth, but also on social media. It's also like I was just explaining to some other influencers I know. They were actually saying like, hey, I'm not getting all these likes or views. You think I should switch this up or, so I'm like, if you're doing it for the likes and views, then I don't know how to tell you. Because how do you know your audience? How do you know the content that you're getting out there is what the audience needs or like? So you have to be original. And once you do it out the heart, like you said, if you have that one thing and that good attitude, you shouldn't have to worry about what the next man are doing in any competition. But what you should be worrying about is just teaching others and leading others, to the same path. And you got to have a good attitude, and you got to be a leader to be able to do that. And that's good words, man. Thank you, Nick. Good words. Good words.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. All right. So, Nick, we're going to get into this or that. All right. So when you're on Visit Vegas Places with Coil, I give you this or that. You have two options, and you just let me know which option you would prefer. So this or that with Nick today. So this or that, we're going to come in. I want you in the mind state of where you're closed, you're not cooking, and you have an emergency party. And you had to get pizza. And Lord forbid you had to go buy it. And only Pizza Hut or Domino's is open. Where would you go?
Oh, gosh. That hurts.
When we was writing it, I knew. I'm like, he's going to cringe on this one. He's cringing.
Gosh. So
sorry.
I think I would probably go with Domino's. I think I'd probably go with Domino's.
I think I'm with you on that one. Yeah. What happened to Pizza Hut? When I remember when I was 10, when we used to go after the Pop Warner football games, that shit was good. Excuse my language. I don't even cuss on my podcast, but back in the days, late 80s, early 90s, after football games, we would go down to they used to have these buffets at the Pizza Hut. And it was so good.
And video games.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Okay. So the next one we have. Go ahead.
I was going to say the problem with all these other places anyway, and the reason I cringed is because everybody went commercial. They no longer care what the people think. They just want to pump out food. So that was all I got to say on that. I care about food. But yeah, Pizza Hut, Domino's, they just went to a mass production and buy it. They're gonna buy it anyway. They don't even.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, they're eating it up too. Man, $5 a pop.
Yep.
And it's man. All right. So the next one, this is a good one now. Now this is a football question, right? This or that. Now, I know the Raiders are here, and we're probably both Las Vegas Raiders fans. But before the Raiders came to Las Vegas, were you a L.A. Raider fan or Oakland Raider fan?
Oakland Raider.
Okay. Yeah. See, that's a good answer. All right. So that was good for you. See, me, I'm both because, I'm originally from Los Angeles, so I've always been both. So I thought that would be a good one for you because a lot of people who aren't from there, they either say, I liked it when they were in L.A. or I like it when they were in Oakland. And a lot of people like it in Oakland, especially the OGs. They love the Oakland Raiders, which was a little solid team. Only new school thing we had with the L.A. Raiders, I would say, was Bo Jackson was the best thing the L.A. Raiders had. Was Bo.
Yeah.
In the Art Shell days.
Yeah.
Okay.
And Marcus Allen and
Oh, Tim Brown. Man, those were the days.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So this next one, strictly for a Las Vegas local, and you should know this well. So it comes a time, your family saying, you know what, Nick, you need to get your own house for your own time. just for you. So you need to relocate and get you a house just for you. No family, no friends, no none, just you and your craft. Would you pick Summerlin or Henderson?
Ooh.
Right.
See, well, so this and that. So it's just a quick answer, right? Okay,
Yeah.
so I think I would pick Henderson.
Okay.
Um, I think I would pick Henderson area because I mean I'm big on not just throwing away money. I mean,
Right. Right.
I
Right.
Henderson's good.
Right. It's
I think
it's
I'm good.
crazy. It's crazy as we roll around on both, on all sides, and then I always ask my wife like Summerlin, Henderson, or this, and it's you can say this, but when you go over there, actually, you're like, I think it's this, and then you arrive to Summerlin, see something there, and like, you know what, Summerlin's nice, and it's just this is a beautiful city.
Yep.
So, and what we're talking about is Las Vegas, and these are the little cities that are, the townships of Las Vegas, and which are very beautiful. So, Summerlin and Henderson, which are on both completely total different sides of the town, where we were speaking on. So, yeah, look that up if you guys want to know about Summerlin or Henderson, Nevada. All right, and our last
Yeah.
one, we're going to see how very, very Vegas you are, Nick. With this question, it's not a right or wrong answer. It's just to educate our audience. So we're going to see how very, very Vegas Nick, owner of Luciano Bistros, is. Okay. So this question now, what year Fremont Street? Okay. What year Fremont Street reopened to be one-way traffic? Okay. This is way before the
Oh,
experiment, right? You can take a hot
yeah. See,
stab.
I would completely. Yeah, that's what it would have to be. I would say I don't know 95. I don't
Okay.
know. I've only been out here in
Good.
Vegas about 5 years, 6 years. So
Okay, okay, all right. See, I've been here. Moved out here at '04. I came here, but I've been coming here since a kid in the '80s with my grandparents and my aunties and all that. So it's funny. I would have thought the '90s too, but I do my research now. And I do this show in Vintage Las Vegas. Look them up. Also, they're a Facebook page. And if you're real interested in Las Vegas history, they're real good. And it's called Vintage Las Vegas. But they say Fremont was closed in late 79, in 1979, as the city experimented with this stretch as a pedestrian zone long before Fremont Street experience was conceived. So in 79, they already had the idea, like, let's just close it down and see how that will work out. And then when it reopened in the new year of 1980, it turned to a one-way in 1980 until they conceived it into what it is, the experience now. So that's funny, yeah,
wow,
yeah, that works, yeah. And then when you look at the
wow, that's
pictures and
crazy.
all that, it's crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. But it's funny how things like that, how they think of things, for not even crowd control, for the best experience, for the consumer. What should they see first? What should they see second? What should they see last? And what should they see while all that is going on? That is real intelligent how they put all that together, and it's just beautiful to be in that city.
Right, man. I love Fremont. I'd rather go on Fremont than the Strip any day.
Right, right. Man, it's exactly, and and it depends on which one is going down, but especially when company is in from out of town, everybody come out of town, they want to do the big strip, but I'll take them to Fremont. It's two different experiences, it really is.
Yeah.
And locals,
No, I
locals, that's where
agree,
we go.
and I agree. Everybody should go down the Strip. Everybody should do that. But if you're actually wanting to have a good time, I feel Fremont experience is going to be the way to go.
I'm with you on that one, Nick. All right, Nick Blaze, owner of Luciano's Bistros, and on his downtime, he's still getting that bread with Blaze Them Down Entertainment. Let us know all your social media handles, Nick.
All right. Nick Blaze on Facebook. Nick Blaze on Instagram, but Blaze BL8ZE. We also have Luciano's Bistro, LucianosBistro. And hit .com at that, and that'll pull up everything. Also, go to our website. The address 6658 Boulder Highway. Phone number 702-476-6100. Give us a call. You can order DoorDash, Grubhub, whatever. We're going to get you some food. You have a big party, call me. I'll come out and deliver it myself. And,
Yes, sir.
our whole goal is to make sure you have the best.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You heard it, Nick Blaze himself. Man, I want to thank you for joining us, Nick. And Nick, I'm gonna contact you because I want to try the other next location. So now I reviewed one
All
location
right.
of Boulder. I'll go ahead and do the other location, and then I'll contact you and set up the date for that one. Okay. Thank you for joining me.
Sounds good.
Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you for all you do with the city and the community, Las Vegas, all around the world. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You could have been anywhere. You chose to be here. Visit Vegas Places, here with Nick Blaze, owner of Luciano's Bistros. Thank you, Nick. You guys, good night and tune in. Appreciate you, Nick.
Thank you. Thanks.